ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at ILTV.tv and watch from any device. In other news, the State Commission of Inquiry into the Mount-Meron tragedy last April, releasing its interim recommendations, and a number of sweeping new restrictions on the coming Lag BaOmer holiday are likely to result. The 2022 bonfire event at Mount-Meron will be quote-unquote completely different to those that have taken place thus far, or at least so says Religious Affairs Minister Matan Kahane, following the initial interim results of a State Commission of Inquiry into the holiday's disaster last year. The results, published by retired Supreme Court President and Chairwoman of the State Commission of Inquiry into the Mount-Meron catastrophe, Miriam Naor. Likewise, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and Public Security Minister Omer Bar-Lev vowing to review the Commission's findings and apply them strictly, especially as the Mount-Meron event historically mired by serious concerns and calamity, several people having been killed or seriously injured in several other events past. And this, while many safety reports and probes continued to go ignored, including reports issued just days ahead of last April's misery. Described as Israel's worst ever peacetime tragedy, 45 people, including children, were killed, and over 150 more were injured on April 30th, 2021, when a deadly crowd crush incident occurred. This as tens of thousands of revelers, packed closer than sardines, made their way out of the Lag BaOmer bonfire event at Mount-Meron in northern Israel. Religious Jews annually make pilgrimages to the site where Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is buried, and some 100,000 worshippers were allegedly in attendance last April, 10 times the limit called for by the government in light of safety concerns and coronavirus. So what are the new regulations thus far ahead of 2022? Well, to start, the panel calls for appointing a minister to oversee the event's preparations. Also, the ceremonies will be streamlined and the near-ancient infrastructure will be improved, updated, and expanded to reduce overcrowding. And finally, the crowd itself will be capped at 20,000 and will be distributed across multiple areas at the site. The 16-page inquiry report suggesting that space could be freed up by banning pirate vendors and tents and by providing tickets for specific hours and busing pilgrims in and out throughout the duration of the event.